This is Rob from Access TV, and I'm here with Dave.
Hello.
And I'm also here with Nathan.
Hello.
And this is the second in our series of videos where we talk about what our personal games of the year are. And we're on Nathan's game of the year, which is Dishonored.
As you can probably tell from the loading screen, there are going to be some completely major spoilers in this game. I will preface this by saying that Journey might have been my game of the year, but Rob had already chosen it. But it was so close with Dishonored that it doesn't even matter. I love Dishonored because it's new. That's almost the entire reason. And I love science fiction anyway. I love alternate history, kind of antiquated science fiction. And I love the world that they made. I love games which just give me a world to explore. And the thing that I want to get across in this video, which I probably won't do, but which I wanted to, is when I first started playing the game, I was ever so slightly disappointed that the world wasn't quite as open as I had been led to believe, or had picked up the impression that it was from previews and things like that. But then in the end, what I discovered was there's a depth to the world if there's not a breadth to it. So there's things that you can do in the game. You can play through it non-lethally or without being seen at all, not just not killing anyone, but not being seen. And in order to do that, you really have to go extraordinarily slowly, which is perfect for YouTube. That was a joke, but you have to go very, very slowly, or and explore lots of avenues and find out loads of information about the world in order to progress in clever ways and slightly in ways you might not expect.
You are succeeding in going very slowly.
I am. Sorry, I haven't even moved because I can't concentrate on talking and moving at the same time.
I think you should move.
Well, I'm gonna for the purpose of expediency. There's the whole there's a bunch of rooms in here and a bunch of items you can get.
Can you do an aerial assassination?
I'm not gonna assassinate anyone, Rob. That's the whole point. I'm gonna avoid. Oh gosh. Sorry, I'm over. I'm done. Now I'm in here. I can blend in. I hurt myself slightly on the fence. So blending in means probably putting away my giant knife.
So you can just walk around like a normal man now.
So
and
now,
people won't question you.
Yeah. Now I'm out of the city's sort of curfew area. This is now I'm at the Boyle estate. This is what I love about this level is this was the first time in the game where I reached a neutral area, and I thought I just suddenly felt like having crept around in the shadows for so long. I was suddenly out in the open. It's a masked ball, and obviously Corvo is wearing this extraordinary horror mask that he goes around murdering everyone in, which has got special eyes. Can I look at my special eyes? Yeah, they are, look. And I spent a long time when I was first doing this mission just going up to people and just talking to them and looking at their masks, which are all sort of these exquisite, horrendous... And everyone looks at your mask and says that you look awful and how much they love it.
That is quite
She's
grotesque.
got a kind of a dead baby as her mask.
Yeah.
Like a upside down one.
In
On
chains.
her head. That is something.
I mean, it's nice for a stealth game to actually do something stealth that isn't just creeping around avoiding guards.
Absolutely.
Like in James Bond movies and stuff like that, he spends most of his time mingling with his bad guys and they're not realising who he is. And I've been wanting to play a kind of thing like that for ages.
Yeah, exactly.
Where I don't have to just creep around behind people.
Hidden
I can
in
just
plain sight.
infiltrate. Yeah. I mean, Hitman does it as well a little bit.
That's a very good point.
That lady's invitation was blown away on the breeze, and now I've taken it and I've given it to that burly man. And I liked what he says to me as I come inside as well. So now I'm gonna. You can get into this room and do some jiggery pokery, but
If you want, can you just kill everyone inside the wall? If you want.
He called me a bad word. Yes, you can. I have chosen not to play the game this way. Let's listen to what his people
Oh
got to say.
my, that's wicked. Who made that mask for you? It's exactly like the wanted posters.
That's going to cast a pall over the whole evening. I think I'm starting to enjoy myself.
They're very droll. Everyone at the party.
So they're commenting on how
awful.
and how brilliant it is that you've come dressed up as the assassin from all the wanted posters.
How wonderfully bad taste it is.
Yes. That mask is awful. I love it.
Hello. The Boyles hope you have a wonderful time.
I love this mission. So now I'm going to go inside, and I have to try and find a way to identify the three Lady Boyles who were dressed the same outfit. They look identical except for the colour. So it's like a game of Cluedo, or something even more exciting than Cluedo.
Don't be silly.
So you can. There's upstairs is walled off by that big sheet of electricity, and you're supposed to. It's absolutely out of bounds. If you go upstairs and anyone sees you, you'll be trespassing, and then people will recognise you, and it's a very bad thing. So you can walk around the sort of the exquisite house, talking to as many people as you like. Some of them are going to have more important information than others. The character doesn't even want to talk to me. This is one of the Lady Boyle characters. Let's go and see what she has to say.
So is she one of the people you have to assassinate?
You need to find out which one of them is.
So you've only got to
having an
assassinate
affair.
one of the three.
Yeah, but you need to find out which one,
Well,
and then crucially try not to assassinate them at all. This man is wearing a whale on his head.
that is horrendous.
Come on, Ramsey, chat to me. I'm going to talk to Miss White instead.
What's she, like a moth?
Fly.
She's
Yeah.
like a rabbit moth. It's
Did you hear
reminding
what she
me
said?
of
No.
She said, "You're a scandal in that mask. I like a man who lacks judgment." It's just the best thing that anyone has said to me in a game this year, hands down. She's asked me to get her a drink.
Wow,
That is a big-
that's
it's a
an
shark.
amazing
Oh,
huge
sorry,
fish.
yeah, I've walked straight past all
It's
of
a
the
catfish.
And I love this, the sort of the, I mean, nowadays you associate these things just with Heston Blumenthal.
Yeah.
But just
What's
how-
that?
the cider fountain.
It is
Wow.
like that's a rabbit or something similar.
Can you drink from the cider
I
fountain?
can. I'm going to grab a glass though.
What is that on the right of the cider fountain? Like,
I think it's a rabbit.
no, there. What is that?
That's a
Well, it's
rabbit.
part of the
I can't-
fish,
Maybe
isn't
it's a cat. I can't really. I have to bring Mrs. White. I think the glass will do it. I'm not sure. Let me see.
No. How did that work?
I'd already got the drink as an item, and I just picked up a glass.
Well, I know for a fact that the label is red. But the additional lilies in blood.
So she just gave us some crucial information. Let's read it in our missing clues. So Lydia Boyle is wearing black. Waverley Boyle is wearing red. These are the clues that I
It's
have
like one of those riddles.
so far. Yeah, and you can
Sandra
together-
is on Mary's
let's
left, but
talk to
also on Roger's left.
Oh, she wasn't happy about
She
that.
isn't either of those two then, that
No,
one.
but that's another one. But so we know the names now. We're putting names to costumes. That's all we're doing at the moment. Come here.
What a deliciously sinful mask. Thanks, I'll find that. Who brought them? I do. Was it Mrs. Bloom's?
The thing with Dishonored and all of its missions is you have to try and poke around as much as possible and talk to as many people as you can.
See, if I was doing this now, I'd just go around. I just want to kill everyone.
Eventually, you find this man, and his interaction is slightly different to the other characters, and he speaks to you and says,
I'm a friend of Pendleton's, and I've done a few favors for your cause. I know your purpose.
so he knows who I am and what I'm doing.
Your target is the woman I love. I swear that if you'll bring her to me unharmed, you'll never hear of her again.
So this man's essentially giving me a non... It's not a particularly nice way. Basically, he's in love with her and he wants to abduct her forever. But he's giving me a way to do it.
To get rid of your target without killing
Without killing it. Yeah, exactly.
Quite a
He
lot of
doesn't-
missions do that.
He doesn't want, yeah, no, they all do. And this is the way that I've discovered anyway of doing it here.
So the trophy isn't there for not killing anyone, not even your assassination targets.
Yes.
So it gives you a non-lethal option on all of your
On
assassination
everyone, I think
targets.
this man's accidentally blocked me in.
I don't
Yes,
like the way
yeah.
it said deliver her alive to the basement, and he started limbering up.
But but I mean that is therein lies my absolute favourite bit of the game, which is you can you go through and you do it non-lethally, which you're supposed to feel proud about. But in almost every situation, the non-lethal way of getting rid of these characters is way more horrible than just killing them.
A
Like,
horrible existence, yeah.
like just really elaborately awful. So I'm looking for the lady in black. That's what he revealed.
And there are multiple endings to this game, aren't there? Or the game
Let's not
changes.
talk about those. So I'm eliminating Lydia. So I need to find a way to isolate Lydia, who's in black. And I might be wrong, but I think that's outside. And that's another way upstairs. I love these characters. I can't remember the name of the characters, but they overseers, and they play a specially designed music box which jams my magical frequency, so I can't use my powers, which I really like.
I see.
I'm really
a
completely happy to accept with that as well.
What would be really, really clever is if every time you played this mission, it changes the colour of the dress of the woman. you're
That's what I was
supposed
going to say.
assassinate. Does it do
I
that?
think it does.
Really?
Although I've only played it, I think this is like my third or fourth time. So I need to find Lydia.
You should see this as an opportunity.
You've seen it already.
I know. I need to find her again, and then I need to delve a bit deeper into who she is.
I trust you're behaving yourself.
Where's your sister?
Oh,
Or your mother? Is
Yeah.
it the mother or one of the sisters?
that's the bathroom. I'm not sure. I've not been paying enough attention. Ha! Don't run, Nath. I nearly ran. Would have broken my car. I'm very eager to speak to you, Lydia.
Yes. Do you?
And then I can tiptoe through this. I'm just going to go for it. It's a bit saucy.
Who are you really?
Don't.
Ooh.
Maybe
If
we
you
could
go
chat
up-
in the
so
music
if you
now.
go upstairs, and it depends, so the character does change. The assassination target does change, and one of them is a right goer. So if you say, do you want to have this conversation private, she just takes you upstairs, and then you knock her out.
Knock her out.
I don't know whether I should try and freak her out here, because I've genuinely never done this one. I've always done it with the goer. I've always had the lady who's really up for going to her bedroom. I think this one, if you go upstairs, I've done it on a separate playthrough. You can read through their diaries and you can find out which one, and one of them
Choose one, Nate.
really wants it.
Unchaperoned? You promised to behave yourself.
She really wants a
We'll go
man
to
who
the
can play an
music
instrument.
room. We have an exquisite old house
Look, it's offering me the option just to do it now. I could run downstairs and I might be able to. The overseer is on the doorway, that's the thing. So as soon as he sees me, I won't be able to. I won't be able to use any of my powers.
This is how I like to accompany a lady to a room, sort of 4 feet behind her.
Well, I was trying to explain. In no party ever have I ever, spoken to a girl for this long, or knocked her out. Okay, let's see if I can progress the conversation at all.
What shall we do with ourselves?
Haven't you got to try and get her to that deranged man who wants to abduct her?
I
Yes.
do. He's in the basement past the overseer. Okay, I'm going to play the music.
You
I'm
should
gonna
tell
play
her,
gonna say,
do you
yeah.
mind if I get a friend involved? And then you bring over...
I'm sure.
Did she like that? Did she like your messy piano?
I don't think she was into that.
Well, this was a bit less interesting than I thought. Perhaps I'll
Well, I've
leave
done
you
something. See,
alone.
I don't know what I can do to impress this lady.
Oh, she's out of here.
Yeah, she's really not.
Oh my god, she
What are you
is!
going to do?
I'm
Oh,
going to grab
dear.
her, Rob. That's what.
Surely someone's going to have seen that.
Oh my god, there's loads of people. They think it's fine.
Oh my
They're all
God.
thinking,
God.
oh, they God.
Oh no!
And
She's
Oh.
okay. She's just ill. Just let me.
oh no.
No. I can't even remember where the room is. Down to the basement, everybody.
This is stealth in action.
I never said this was going to be a perfect playthrough. I said it would be an
Oh.
interesting one.
You're going to die.
I'm not.
Put her down
Oh,
and kill the
no.
guards.
Oh, it's time to go.
I can't. Oh, I'm dead. But I still love this game.
Game of the year, everyone. Dishonored.
But I think even though I was not very good at that one because it wasn't the lady who I thought it was going to be, I think it showed that there are. I love the mission because it's different every time, because there's different options, and because you really have to soak into a brilliantly conceived world in order to get through it perfectly, which obviously I didn't manage to do this time. So there. So I don't know what to think about that. Yeah, so that's my game of the year.
Now make sure to check back to see what Dave's game of the year is, everyone.